I was talking about Umar versus Tariq Nasheed. When I talked about that, you know, I talked about it with 100% of the facts. With I knew for sure that Dr. Umar started the beef. Now let's be clear. I do not want both of these men bickering and bitching at each other because we need black men on code and we need to show black men that we can rock with each other together. With that being said, I wanted to go to an old Japanese proverb that my martial art instructor uh, clicked in my head. And another Japanese proverb that was also told to me by Robert Kiyosaki. Yes, I've met Robert Kiyosaki. But I'll tell you about that interaction at a later time. But he said virtually the same thing my martial art instructor did. As you know, I took martial arts for 12 years under a guy by the name of Kinkwan Kazazama. I'm not going to say his real name on live stream, but he's now known as Shifu Kazazama. He's been in the martial art game pretty much since he was 3 years old. Elm City, what's popping and what's dropping? He was in the martial art game, and he was really my first life coach. Then my current life coach slash mentor is right now is a guy by the name of Dr. Jerry Bobo. Very wealthy guy who's my current mentor. I don't know if he knows any martial arts for sure, but most definitely Elm City. You know what I'm saying? And be sure to check out the playback. I know you're just stopping by. You're probably going to work or whatever, but just check out the playback when you get a chance. And I'm honored for you to. And I like to thank all 96 of my subscribers. Let's get this thing to 100 for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Just fuck with me. Most definitely. I surely appreciate that. Thumbs up. Smash that like button, Elm City. Much love, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to do a live stream together, too. But back to what I was saying. My martial art instructor always reminded me, never start shit. Because when you start shit, you have to finish it. Now, being with the skill set that my martial art instructor have, there's only a handful of people I know for sure that has the skill set he has out there in the martial art world. Because he's got quite a few black belts. Now, he's a 7th degree black belt. You know what I'm saying? Send me a message on YouTube and leave a comment on one of my videos. Oh, most definitely, man. And hey, one thing about me, if I fuck with you, I'm going to tell you right now, if I fuck with you, if I see some trolls on your page, I'm going to clown them. If I see some trolls cooning, I'm going to clown them. So just please be here. I'm letting you know right now, if I fuck with you, that's what the type of person I am. When you fuck with me, I'm going to fuck with you. And I'm going to let people know not to fuck with you. In terms of, you know what I'm saying, being on that bullshit. But my martial art instructor... Thank you. My martial art instructor always told me, if you attack a person, you got to knock them out. And we're talking about physical attacking. I'm not saying I'm the baddest motherfucker, I'm Bruce Negro, or any of that. I'm not saying that. But rest assured, that's not going to be an easy fight. You fight me, that's not going to be an easy fight. You're going to have to either take me out or you're going to have to be a damn good motherfucker. No, you got to be on top of your shit. I'm just going to tell you right now. I'm confident in these hands, feet, and elbows and knees. I'm confident in that. I'm confident I will fuck you up. But with that being said, my instructor always taught me never attack a person first, because you got to take them out the moment you attack them. Because sometimes when you punch a person, you know, like you see in a lot of these videos on people get hits with one hitter quitters, that's not always going to be the case. Sometimes a person, you can give a person momentum by hitting them first. So that's why, sorry about that. My instructor says he who attacks first. And it's an old Japanese proverb. It's an ancient Japanese proverb. It's also an African proverb, but let's stick with the Japanese side of that proverb. When you attack a person first, all you do is give a person momentum. And this brings me to Dr. Umar. Whatever's going on in Dr. Umar's life, I hope that brother gets it together and humbles himself to the point to where he apologizes to brother Tariq Nasheed, because you gotta admit, nobody knew who the fuck you was before Tariq Nasheed. Let's just keep that 1,010. You may have had conscious community followers, but conscious community followers are a small handful of people. And we gotta credit Tariq for busting a conscious community / pro-black community / community, that type of community wide open. And let's be clear, Hidden Colors was a blessing and a curse. It was a blessing because people waking the fuck up and peeping game and seeing game for the way it is. And a lot of your top YouTube channels, especially black YouTube channels, follow the Tariq Nasheed blueprint. You know what I'm saying? Even if they don't regurgitate what he's saying, they follow. You could tell that's Tariq-esque type shit. And I'm not saying this to make it seem like he's bigger than Dr. Umar. Well, he is. Let's just be real. But I'm not trying to make Dr. Umar less than what he is. That's what I'm not trying to do. You know, because I respect the men both, but I have to call the kettle black. I had to call the kettle black. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be real. A lot of these YouTube channels follow that blueprint, follow that a lot of his talking points. You know, I regurgitate some of his talking points, but I have my own style too. And a lot of people does that, you know. I can name quite a few that does, but I say that point to say this. Umar fucked up. And Tariq is not going to ignore him like a Dr. Boyce Watkins will. And Dr. Boyce Watkins attacked him. Let's be clear. I don't fuck with Boyce Watkins like that. He slick diss people too. He's a sneak dissing coon to me. That's the way I look at Boyce Watkins. He's a coon. You know what I'm saying? I can't even fuck with him like that. Let's just be clear. You know, so I can understand him going off on Boyce Watkins. I could definitely feel that. But him going off on Tariq, that's a little bit too much right there. Because Tariq, as far as me listening to him, has done nothing but try to help this brother. I can confirm that. What's popping and what's dropping with Realonomics? Y'all go subscribe to Realonomics 101. I'm doing a quick video before I get out of here because I got to go to work. I got to Uber to work because my ass was up all fucking night, and you know, it is what it is. And I'm gonna stop drinking these goddamn energy drinks, man. I gotta stop fucking with this shit because my friend of mine's recently died. I don't think it's even short shoot, because anytime a man says every man is sexist, that's past soft shoe. You know, anytime a man says use feminist talking points like, you know what I'm saying, well, we don't need to silence black women, like we got the power to silence black women. I consider you a fool, nigga at Banjo. Yeah, I'm gonna do that because my friend recently died of a heart attack. So I'm gonna be the next year, and that's a promise. I'm gonna be real health conscious because my friend just recently died of a heart attack. So, my friend just, rest in peace to the Lockett family, Quincy Lockett. We call him Quincy Big Dog Lockett on Facebook. He just recently died, so I'm real cautious about that. So anybody close to him, that's they got a GoFundMe or any crowdfunding page, just let them holler at me. I'll send them some money. I was gonna go out this New Year's, but I'm like, no, I'm not finna go out. Having that shit on my mind. So, and then he's a real football. He was my football and track and field teammate. So I can't really kick it. I might drink me some in his spirit, but other than that, I'm not finna go out like that. Finna get my Mac on, put my pimp hat on, but I'm like, nah, I can't do it. But with that being said, Dr. Umar started the attack. And when you start an attack, you gotta finish a dude. And the problem is, Dr. Umar, you ain't finna finish Tariq. Because Tariq I'm pretty sure if you start some shit with Tariq gonna find some shit on you. And with the purpose of this video is basically saying, I understand everybody's point of view saying, you don't want this beef. That's clearly understandable. But when you attack a person, this is what you get. You attack anybody, that's what you get. You're gonna get a counter attack. It's inevitable. You know what I'm saying? And he even posted on one of the 48 laws of the game, know who you're dealing with. And that's very important. That's why you don't attack people first. Because you open yourself up to a counterattack. It's even a physical thing. When you attack a person, people can counterattack you. Physically and verbally. That's the reason why I'm going to tell you this right now. On this live stream. I think Boyce Watkins is going to fuck around and fuck with Tariq, and he's going to get it. I got a strange, funny feeling. I got a couple of people, I'm not going to mention their names on here, but I think ultimately they going to get it too by Tariq. I'm just putting it out there. When you see it, refer back to this live stream. Refer back to this live stream. Because I think Boyce is going to get it. And to me, and I'm going to put it out there when I say it, I think he's COINTELPRO-ish, and I'm talking about Boyce Watkins. Exactly. Tariq ends careers, dog. Because he's a cancer. I'm a cancer. We attacked, we hit your ass where it hurts. That's one thing about us. And, Tariq's a cancer and Dr. Umar is a Leo. Leos are known for attacking people. And I have plenty, a lot of my closest friends are Leos and shit like that. So they're known for attacking people, and a lot of times Leos bite off more than they can chew. Sometimes the lion bites off more than he can chew. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the lion runs into the scorpion, who's a small creature, but he can still kill his ass. So it is what it is. So Dr. Umar needs to chill out. He needs to humble himself and just go ahead and apologize to him. I don't want those guys going back and forth because both guys are needed to some degree. Both guys are needed, I should say that. I ain't going to say to some degree. Both guys are needed. But the man gotta apologize. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. You started the attack. You threw the first jab. So what you gonna expect when you get the fight? It's just like in boxing. When you come forward, you open yourself up for attacks. If you come straight forward at a fighter, ultimately he's gonna counterattack you. He's gonna pull counter. He's gonna roll a punch off you. It's the same shit in boxing. That's the reason why people say take a angle in attack, not attack straight forward. Of course, boxers got to know when to attack, but it's like that in boxing. You come forward, you open yourself up, and that's like that in life. When you attack somebody, you open yourself up to criticism, and you don't know. We never know what these guys know about you. That's the thing. You've done 3 documentaries about this guy, so ultimately he's going to be familiar with you, and he's going to fuck you off. You've done 3 documentaries, and you're starting shit with a guy you've worked with. Of course they gonna say something fly about you. That's the same shit with Tyrese Gibson. Tyrese Gibson's up here attacking The Rock on Twitter, and he expect The Rock not to clap back. This big motherfucking defensive tackle body ass nigga, you gonna expect a 6'4" defensive tackle body ass nigga not to attack you, who's known for talking shit, who's world famous for talking shit. You think he's gonna sit up here and not fuck with you, Clarice? That's the same shit. We gotta keep it 110. I see people, that's the reason why I don't mess with the conscious community and all this. First of all, you can't even put Tariq in the conscious community anyway because he's pro-black. Pro-black by definitions means you have a body of work. I done told y'all that months ago when I put the definition of pro-black. Pro-black means you doing something in these motherfucking streets. I wish you motherfuckers would stop mixing that shit up because there's a major difference. Pro-black means you have a body of work. That's what it means. You have a body of work that you can teach others. You have a body of work that can be proven, that no one can dispute. That's pro-black. So don't mix pro-black with nigga talk. You do this shit all the time. And I'm going to tell you niggas again. You know what I'm saying? Who talk about this, what's up with these pro-black folks? What the fuck you want us to be? Are you really black? You have to start questioning people's blackness right now. Because people start, when shit like this, especially among people that are the words of wisdom type people, when you got those two bickering, shit like that is gonna be like, it's gonna be a lot of people all over the place. And then I've already seen people on IG putting up feminist ideologies, talking about both men are frauds and blah this and blah that. The feminists is already attacking. This is why black men can't lead. Well, let me tell you something, feminist motherfuckers. What are you doing to lead black people? Let's just keep it real. That's why I hate feminists. Yes, I'm saying that I hate feminists. What are you doing differently? Because you motherfuckers, as far as I'm concerned, is too busy with a white cock in your mouth and a ghetto gag away from and a ghetto gag away from a big ass sinus infection. Fuck out of here, bitches. You know, but this is what happens when you attack people. You know, I have to put this on Umar because he is the attacker. He's the initial attacker. And only thing that's going to happen is a person going to counterattack. That's just a natural instinct. So everybody knows who's been following Tariq over a year knows he's going to clap back. Ultimately, it's going to ultimately clap back. And then you put a meme on IG saying saying some slick shit about him. That's not going to cut it, Dr. Umar. And he needs to be the man to apologize. You know what I'm saying? He needs to be man enough to apologize because this could get real ugly for him. And then you already fighting the case. You need to be focused on that more than attacking Tariq and attacking Shannon Sharp. He did this with Shannon Sharp. He attacked Shannon Sharp for dating a white woman. And like I say, I'm not a fan of interracial dating at this point, but at the same time, I'm not finna play the motherfucking dick police. I'm not finna do it. I can't do it. Shannon Sharp, as far as I'm concerned, is square. And yes, I've talked bad about Shannon Sharp because I felt he was cooning at one point in time. But Shannon Sharp has rolled for the community on national television. So I give my respect for him. You know what I'm saying? Because he was saying some real crazy shit about another NFL player that I didn't approve of. And I'm like, hey, we went it on Twitter, but you know what I'm saying? Right now, Shannon is square, as the street people call it. You square. You know what I'm saying? You square not till I tell you not square. And when you're not square, you better pay me my money. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, he's square. You know what I'm saying? And there was no reason for Umar to attack him for dating Becky. Now, from what I understand, he's dating Nicole Murphy. But you don't attack a man. You don't dick police a man. And I have to call it out for what it is. You don't dick police a man who's writing for you. Yes, you could not have him at the meeting real quick, but you don't attack people who are representing you the way they should be. Because if that's the case, we don't need to talk about Harry Belafonte, because Harry Belafonte paid for Martin Luther King's funeral. If that's the case, we don't need to talk about Bill Russell, because Bill Russell was married to Becky, who was Miss America. I can name quite a few people. That was one of the few disagreements I have with Umar. You know what I'm saying in terms of that. But that's not enough for me to charge him to the game. But my concern ain't me, myself, and I. My concern is other people who see Dr. Umar attacking this guy, because that could have a negative effect on him. That can. Tariq went in last night on Ustream, rightfully so. I can't get mad at him, because if it was me, I would have clowned Dr. Umar into oblivion. But I hope I don't have to come to that. But I'm going to call the kettle black for what it is. Everybody knows Tariq don't start shit for the most part. He might crack jokes on you, but he ain't finna defamate your character. He's not finna slander you, like that. He cracked jokes on everybody. He cracked jokes on fucking Janet Jackson. I mean, not Janet Jackson, but yeah, Janet Jackson's niece and shit. But it's all fun. So it is what it is. But people got to know who they fucking with, and people got to stop being so quick to attack and then not expect nothing to happen. And you people out there who are fans of Tariq and people who are fans of both guys, you got to stop expecting people not to attack a person when somebody's getting attacked. We don't want these two guys fighting. Let's be clear. But you got to understand that when somebody gets attacked, don't be like, well, y'all need to... Don't expect that. All you can say is just say, hey, please don't go back at it with this guy. Be the bigger man. But other than that, if he attacks him back, well, I got to throw my hands back, because you know what type of guy Tariq is. Tariq is going to defend himself. He's going to defend himself. That's just the bottom line. So it is what it is. But I'm on my way to work. I'm going to call Uber, take my ass to work. Man, shout out to my boy Realonomics, my boy T-Mo. You know what I'm saying? Go subscribe to his YouTube page. And put some more workout videos on your YouTube page, man. I got to learn some workout lessons, big bro. So it is what it is, dog. Once again, this your boy, live and direct in full effect out the 832. Y'all already know how I do. Peace out. Yeah, you say you got me. Okay, yeah. Put some more workout videos on there, Realonomics 101. All right, bro. All right, peace out.